Good evening, everybody. Welcome in to the TV 47 WOIL game of the week. We're at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Jim Adele Abrams along with Shaddix Murphy aboard tonight for the 0-week game between B.B. Comer Shaddix, who've now moved up from 2A to 3A, and Wadley is in 1A, and Wadley made the third round of the playoffs last year, and B.B. Comer made it to the semifinals, so this should be a pretty good football game.
Yes, it should. You always got them first game jitters, just sort of see what you got, what you can do, and Comer losing a lot of good athletes last year. Coming off another good run from last year. New quarterback in. A lot of young guys. Gonna have to step up this year.
Coach Fawcett in his 7th year at B.B. Comer, and only had one losing season. That was his initial year at B.B. Comer, and so he has said that 3A, he's comfortable in 3A. We'll find out as we get further into the season, but he's done a good job at B.B. Comer last couple of years, very deep into the playoffs.
Yes, he has. Like you said, he's brought that program up over the last few years, and he's done a good job in doing that. But again, going from one classification to another, just having to sort of work those things out. But again, having to replace some of the guys that he had from last year is going to be a tough thing to do.
Sarah Automotive High School game of the week, and there is a saddened crowd here tonight in a sense, as B.B. Comer lost one of their juniors, Brandley Taylor Parker Brindley Taylor Parker was killed in an automobile accident just a couple of days ago, and there's a sadness on the campus of B.B. Comer with her loss. She obviously had a big impact there.
Yes, they did. Again, just a tragic thing that's happened. I think they've got a little balloon release set up for her tonight. But again, just so tragic. 16 years old. Just want to pray for that family and send condolences to, the school, the family, all her friends, because it is such a sad occasion.
0-week starter tonight. B.B. Comer hosting Wadley. We talked with Coach Adam Fawcett a few days ago, and he talked about the start of the 2024 high school football season. Marble City Farms presenting Coach Adam Fawcett Show, the head football coach and athletic director at B.B. Comer in his 7th year as head coach and AD. And Coach, good morning to you, sir. Kind of a sad time at B.B. Comer right now. Lost a student yesterday.
Yeah, it's tough right now. Yesterday afternoon, got word that one of our students had passed in a car accident. Also had a former student that was in the same accident that was airlifted to Birmingham. So we definitely will take any prayers that we can get for our students at school and for the families involved in the wreck. So yesterday afternoon, when it all hit, we had volleyball and cheer and football going on. So tough time for some of those guys, and
it can be very emotional, can't it, Coach?
It can, and at the end of the day, man, they're still teenagers.
Yeah.
We have high expectations, but at the end of the day, they're teenagers, and they have emotions and feelings, and our football guys, they try to hide it, but
yeah.
you can tell some of them are upset, and some of our female athletes were upset. So probably gonna be a tough day today, but. The teachers are on standby, some counselors are on standby to help out, but for us, and being a small school and being kind of who we are, we're a pretty close-knit group. So young lady was not an athlete, but she knew all of our athletes. She came to participate in games and came to the games and things like that. So our prayers go out to the family, and we are definitely heavy-hearted this morning.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let's talk a little football. Fall Jamboree took place last week. What did you get out of that?
We got to see some good reps. Got to see where some guys fit in, where some guys need to get better. It was one of those things where we accomplished what we needed to accomplish. We got some live reps against somebody else. Got to see some good things. Got to see some things that need to be worked on, and got out of there injury-free.
Half against Weaver. Talk about that one.
Yeah, the half coming out, I was concerned just based on watching previous practices and being.
They're a 3A themselves, aren't they?
Yeah, they're 3A. They're in the same level we are. They're in the north, whereas we're in the south. But being able to see where we were, and I thought our backs ran really, really hard. Tristan Garrett and Michael Kersey, I thought ran really hard. I thought their vision was pretty good. Blocking downfield was pretty good. I was impressed with how we played defensively, especially with so many changes and so many new guys. The 5 guys out of the 5 returners that we have, 3 of them are playing in new positions. So we technically have like 2 returners defensively. So, but just putting all those pieces together and getting ready to go. You start out with a non-region opponent this Friday, and it's for real now. So.
Yeah, second half of that Jamboree against 5A Elmore County, played a lot of younger guys in that, didn't you?
Yeah, we played our regular 2 quarters with our varsity guys and mixed some of those younger guys in, and got to see where those younger guys are. Depth is one of those things that if I had to rank my concerns, depth would be probably my main concern right now, because we just don't have a lot of depth in all of our positions. So it's important that our young guys are coached up and they know what to do, in the sense that if they have to go out there in a critical moment on Friday night, they know what to do, and they may not be as good as that starter, that veteran that has a lot of reps, but they go out there and they give me what they got, and knowing their assignment's half the battle.
What about this Fawcett kid throwing a touchdown pass during the Jamboree? Who is this?
Yeah, that's it's a very unique situation.
Y'all got a unique relationship.
We do. So, he was not. He was contemplating not even playing last year, and Coach Pike went to him and was like, "Hey, look, come out and play. I think you can do this. You know the offense, and he knows the ins and outs of the offense. I mean, he's been watching film with me since he was 5 years old. So, he's able to learn and understand all that. So, and he stepped up and said, "Hey, I'll give it a shot." And he grew up a lot, and it's very hard. Dad/coach is such a hard thing, and dad/coach when he's in such a high demand position makes it tough. So, you ask the guys out at practice, he doesn't get by with anything. There's no preferential treatment or anything like that. He gets the butt chewings just like everybody else. So, but proud of his development, and he's one of those that can come along and help the team out because he understands the offense. He's been throwing the ball pretty well.
Now what class is he?
He's a sophomore.
Okay, so he got a couple of years.
Yeah. So and him being there helps us utilize our other weapons everywhere else, because we have a couple of guys that could take snaps. Richard Weed could be at quarterback. Rayleon Sims could be at quarterback. We could put a couple different guys back there, but if we can move those guys around and keep Max in the back to manage everything and take care of that aspect of it, it helps our team out.
You pretty comfortable with that?
Yeah, so far.
Okay.
It's a challenging thing where we have, Coach Pike offensively. He's got, his mind spins.
You kind of like him,
pretty quick. He's innovative, and he's doing. And I've told him and I've told the team this. look, he's doing stuff that I would never do just because I'm an old school guy, you know. So I'm a double wing, run downhill, you know. That's more my style. But he was really able to see, hey, what.
We are at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga as we cut away from Coach Adam Fawcett's segment to go to the field to honor Brinley Taylor Parker, who was tragically killed in an automobile accident a few days ago. Let's go down to the field and the public address announcer.
On August 21st, 2024, the junior class lost a precious member in a tragic car accident. Brinley Parker was known for her love of everything pink, her beautiful smile, witty personality, and being a friend to all who knew her. The class of 2026, the students, the faculty, and staff of B.B. Comer High School would like to give our condolences to Brinley's family and loved ones. We will keep them close to our heart and in our prayers in the difficult days to come. Brinley was and will always be a part of the class of 2026. We will do our best to honor her in everything that we do. To honor her memory tonight, the class of 2026 would like to release pink balloons in memory of our sweet and beautiful Brinley Parker and her favorite color. Fly high, Brinley. We love you dearly and will miss you even more.
With the loss, and you have somebody that's there with you, and then the next moment they're gone.
Yeah, it's just a terrible situation, as you said. You know, just so young and tragic. Just continue to think about that family and the school as a whole, as their classmates. You know, that she had there at B.B. Comer, how they was affected also. So.
Let's talk a little football. B.B. Comer tonight hosting Wadley. Wadley made it to the third round last year. The Rebels that B.B. Comer played, B.B. Comer lost 31-28. A lot of people thought B.B. Comer was going to get to the championship game. They had a 13-game winning streak that was snapped by Reeltown, and so B.B. Comer lost a lot of key players. They've got some coming back, and Coach Fawcett says that you've got to be patient with this football team because you're moving up to 3A. You're coming off 2 stellar years in 2A where you made a lot of noise and went deep into the playoffs. And, the tough part about moving from 2A to 3A, the team that beat you year before last and won the state championship again last year, they moved up to 3A as well.
That's a heck of a note, yeah. Like I said, not only, the jump from 2A to 3A, again, a lot of key players that they had, having to replace them, gonna have a new quarterback in, a couple new running backs, linemen. So, it's just getting them acclimated to, maybe they didn't start last year, now they're having to start. So just work through the bumps and bruises.
High school football brought to you by Sarah Automotive here in Sylacauga. Also by State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Donahue Physical Therapy, Bailey Heating and Air, Toyota of Sylacauga, Marble City Pharmacy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec. We go to our national anthem now, sponsored by Sylacauga Glass. Borns, B.B. Comer Tiger Marching Sound of Gold, performing our national anthem, brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. Jim Adele Abrams along with Shaddix Murphy. We tonight. Shaddix normally does the color or does the PA for the Childersburg Tigers. My grandson Zach normally does the color with me. He is on in Hanover tonight with the Sylacauga varsity football team, where he's a freshman, and Shaddix was good enough to say, hey, I'll help you out tonight. So we appreciate that so much. You can hear Shaddix's voice for the Childersburg Tigers on their home games throughout the season. High school football brought to you by Omni of Sylacauga, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Community Funeral Home, Lori Darling, Earlene's Florist, Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Sylacauga Glass with our national anthem, Bandits Bar and Grill also bringing you high school football tonight, as well as Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. We're moments away from the start of this game. Kind of warm out this evening, Shaddix, but once the sun goes down, it'll cool off a little bit.
Yeah, well, get that sun down and let it be cool, but I'm sure it's pretty hot and muggy down there on the field right now.
Let's talk about the starting lineups for B.B. Comer. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins.
On defense for B.B. Comer, the linemen, R. Sims, Jay Borden, D. Davenport, Jay Brown, D. Wells, the linebackers, T. Garrett, and Kirksey, Michael Kirksey, and the cornerbacks, Kay Harris and C. Jemison, Christian Jemison, and Mr. De'Arian Riley and Richard Weed. On the offense, the lineman De'Arian Riley, DeAndre Wells, Jacorian Borden, Jared Obar, Tylen Parrish, Josh Ruiz, and Levi Garrett. The running backs, Richard Weed, Jacob Swain, Tristan Garrett, and at quarterback, number 10, Max Fawcett, moving into that role at quarterback on offense.
You know, we called a lot of players for B.B. Comer's offense and defense that had a good bit of playing time last year, and Rayleon Sims, he's going to see some playing time at quarterback tonight as well. Fawcett threw a touchdown pass in their fall jamboree game last week, and he's just a sophomore. You look at Tristan Garrett, who's a senior, had a lot of playing time last year. Also for B.B. Comer, Richard Weed. Weed had some big plays for B.B. Comer last year. So even though they lost a lot of players, Shaddix, they do have some talent coming back.
Yeah, like you said, you know, you got several on there that did start last year, had playing time, got some experience. So that'll help them also.
Wadley on the other side of the coin, they come in off a deep run in Class 1A last year, and we don't have their starting lineup tonight. We will pick them up as we go into the game tonight, but Wadley for years has had a strong football program, and hey, they got one again this year too.
Yeah, they do. Like I said, a 1A, school, but still, they do have a good football team, and I've had one for several years, so, it'll be a good contest tonight.
High school football tonight is brought to you, of course, on WOIL TV 47 by Donahue Physical Therapy. When your doctor prescribes physical therapy, tell your doctor you want to use Donahue Physical Therapy on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga. Bailey Heating and Air. They not only do heating and air, they do electrical work, they do plumbing, and they do a great job too. As a matter of fact, they're putting in a brand new system here at our studio. That's Bailey Heating and Air, one of our wonderful sponsors, as is Toyota of Sylacauga out on Highway 280, as B.B. Comer's captain's about to make their way out on to the field tonight. And when you think about B.B. Comer, you think about some players that graduated last year. 3 of those players are playing at the next level now.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, with several of the ones that they lost, signing to play, college ball. So, again, you got some of those kids is going to have to step up and, I don't know so much fill any shoes, but, you got several guys that was real good on that team last year that they lost, and so going to have some younger guys sort of step up and fill in.
You think about the big running back, Kamor Harris, who's playing at Memphis now, or is on that squad, and he broke all kind of rushing records at B.B. Comer while he was there. And so you just don't easily replace people like him.
Yeah. Guys like him, it's very difficult to replace, and so someone will just have to step up and try and get the job done.
B.B. Comer and Wadley were just moments away from the kickoff at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga tonight, the Sarah Automotive High School game of the week. And we welcome all of you aboard to the action, and hope that you can stay with us throughout the evening. And talked with Bruce Carr a little bit earlier today. We're going to be swapping some scores as we go through the night with some of our other radio media partners in the state of Alabama, try to keep you up with the scores that's going on across the state in week 0. Kind of odd, Shattuck's talking about week 0. But that's what it is. It's non-region games, but it does count on the schedule.
Yeah, they do. They sort of give them that extra week there. You can either choose to play that week and take another Friday night off during the regular schedule of the season. So that's what a lot of them do. As they play in this week 0, so they may have an open date week 4 or week 7, whatever it is. They'll have an off night at some point during the season.
We're just moments away from the kickoff. B.B. Comer and Wadley, 82 degrees at game time. We're back to Legion Stadium right after this.
Toyota of Sylacauga has you covered with exclusive VIP direct pricing. Enjoy incredible savings of up to $6,000 off the total suggested retail price on select Toyota models. Experience the thrill of driving a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV while keeping more money in your pocket. We don't have it on the lot. We'll find it for you. Drive home in style with VIP direct pricing at Toyota of Sylacauga with up to $6,000 in total savings. ToyotaofSylacauga.com or visit us Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Toyota of Sylacauga. We're worth the drive.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night, it's Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer during our Honda Summer event, serving you for over 40 years with a great selection of Honda and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. Take home a new 2024 Honda Accord for $259 a month for 36 months, or a 2024 Honda HR-V for $269 for 36 months, or receive a loyalty offer of up to $750 on a new Honda CR-V. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, just a couple of moments away from the start of the 2024 high school football season. Jimmy Dale Labors along with Shaddix Murphy at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga as B.B. Comer hosting Wadley. B.B. Comer 3A, Wadley 1A. Shaddix Murphy has got the captains for both teams. They'll be headed to the middle of the field for the coin toss in just a moment as we get set for high school football. It's a warm night. On this turf, it's 82 degrees, and it kind of feels warmer than that, I'm sure, down on the playing surface, Shaddix, and we'll get going in just a couple of minutes.
Yes, we will. And, again, captains tonight for B.B. Comer. That is number 2, Tristan Garrett. Number 8, Raylon Sims. And number 11, Michael Kirksey. For Wadley, number 6, Jaquez Wilkes. Number 10, James Murr. And number 12, Mason Wilkerson. Captains tonight for B.B. Comer and Wadley.
Wadley down in East Alabama. No stranger to successful football. I'll tell you one thing, number 6 for Wadley, Wilkes, he can play basketball, looks like, too.
Yeah, got him listed as 6'5", 219. Looks like a pretty big kid.
He's about 2 feet taller than Tristan Garrett, who stands in front of him. The officials at midfield with the coin toss. Just a beautiful night for high school football. Looks like Wadley has won the toss. They deferred to the second half. So B.B. Comer should get the football to begin with as we enter into Adam Fawcett's 7th year as the head coach of the B.B. Comer Tigers. And Fawcett's coached at Winterboro. He's coached at Childersburg. He's coached at a couple of other stops as well. But he's been here going into his 7th year now, and he seems to have found a home. His children go to school here. He's got a sophomore son that's a quarterback, and he didn't really want to play football until the last year or so, and Coach Pike kind of talked him into coming out, and he's been pleased with what he's seen from the young guy, Max Fawcett, who's just a sophomore. And so we'll see if he gets some time at quarterback tonight as we get set for B.B. Comer and Wadley from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. A lot of people think, Shaddix, that you move up from 2A to 3A, you're going to take your lumps, and that can be said for sure. But B.B. Comer is not your ordinary 2A to 3A football squad either.
Yeah, they are. They still got good athletes there at Comer. Again, several starters that's that's been on the team for several years, so they got experience. So it's not. They're not going to be bad. You like I said, you might just take a couple lumps here and there, but they are still a good football team.
Coach Fawcett talked yesterday, said, hey, if we're going to lose, if we're going to struggle, I'd rather struggle early in the year before we get to our region games.
Yeah,
Next week they've got Vincent on the road.
Yeah, they'll be, got Childersburg in their region this year, so have to travel to Childersburg. But again, moving up, it might not be a bad thing, but again, just gotta get situated and find the right guys that to replace some of the ones that you lost last year.
Bennett will kick off for Wadley. We welcome you aboard to high school football. Drives it down the field. Is going to be touched inside the 10-yard line. Now picked up at the 5, running laterally and tackled at the 11-yard line. Not good field position for the Tigers to begin with.
No, not number 19, Drake Motley, and 78 got down the field, Landon Gilliland, and made the tackle inside just outside the 10 at the 11.
Kirksey, the kick returner for B.B. Comer. It looks like they're going to start Fawcett at quarterback. The Tigers seem to always have some running backs that can make some noise. Let's see here tonight. They pitch it. They're going to throw it. A little razzle-dazzle to start with. Got the single coverage way too long at the 35-yard line. Had a man open, but the pass too strong.
Yeah, just a little razzle-dazzle to begin the game, and just overthrown there. But like you said, the receiver got behind the defender just a little too much.
So second down and 10. B.B. Comer's already got a player limping off the field. And these jerseys, they're hard to tell. They ride up and kind of conceal the numbers. Inside handoff, breaking some tackles, spun down at the 22-yard line. The ball carrier for Tigers is Tristan Garrett.
Yeah, but it's going to pick up a first down or close to a first down for B.B. Comer. Looks like it is a first down, but number 12, Mason Wilkerson, comes up to make the stop.
So Erlene's Flores first down. Erlene's Flowers on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Fawcett flips it out of the backfield, almost intercepted. Boy, he threw that in a dangerous spot.
Yeah, it was a little tight little spot. Again, Wilkerson there on coverage is able to knock it away for Wadley, bringing up a second down.
Just underway at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. B.B. Comer and Wadley. Brought to you in part by Curtis & Son Funeral Home. Second down and 10. Throwing off balance, and the pass is
looks like it's caught
up near the 46-yard line. Just a jump ball situation, but Radion Sims went up and got it.
Yeah, great catch that time as number 34 was all over him, Cortavian Lynch, but nevertheless picks up a long first down for B.B. Comer.
The Tigers at their 46-yard line. Erlene's Flores first down. Not much running room for Garrett. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about all.
Yeah, a host of Wadley Tigers there, led by number 20, Tratavius Heath, on the stop for no gain.
So second down and 10. Try to get our game clock situated here, hopefully in a little bit. Low snap.
So yeah, it looked like maybe the center had a little messed up snap there. So yeah.
Not unusual to see that early in the season either. That'll be a 5-yard mark off. B.B. Comer's coming off two tremendously successful seasons. Went to the finals 2 years ago, semifinals last year in 2A. On the corner out to the 45-yard line. The reception, a little short pass, and the reception made by Richard Weed. Richard Weed's got blinding speed. If he can get in the secondary, he can make some noise.
Yeah, good block there by the other receiver to help him pick up a few extra yards before Cortavian Lynch makes the stop back at the original line of scrimmage.
So 3rd down and 10. Again, swinging it and dropped. That time, Sims turned up field before he secured the football, so to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, looked like he had a couple blockers out there on the little screen pass, but wasn't able to hold on to it, and Comer set the punt.
Tristan Garrett, the punter for B.B. Comer. 9:43 with the clock stopped after the incomplete pass. Garrett gets a good roll, and B.B. Comer's got good coverage, and they spin him, the punt return man, down at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, looked like number 6, Logan Holland, down to make the stop for B.B. Comer.
Ty Taylor on the return. So it'll be 1st down for Wadley, the Bulldogs from East Alabama. They spot it at the 21-yard line. Now Wadley's got some athletes now in the backfield. They've got Wilkes, we talked about a little earlier. And he's got the football, and he's got some room. Runs over a Tiger all the way out to the 31-yard line. He's going to be close to a 1st down.
Yeah, number 2, Tristan Garrett leading in on that tackle along with number 9, Richard Weed, but not after Wadley picks up the 1st down.
Now this guy, Jaquez Wilkes, 6'4", 220. He's got it again, and this time he's knocked down in the backfield.
Yeah, nowhere. Good job that time by De'Aaron Riley coming up, making the stop from his linebacker position.
You just about have to gang tackle this big guy. Got to bring up 2nd down now. No score. Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, week 0 of high school football. B.B. Comer and Wadley. Running is Lynch, Arab Lynch, out to the 31-yard line, close to the 32.
Yeah, Michael Kirksey coming up making the stop after a gain of about 4. Bringing up a 3rd down.
Possession down for the Bulldogs. Let's see what B.B. Comer was able to do here defensively. Wilkerson under center, rolling to throw. He's on the run, now sets and fires. He got a man down here, and it is caught. What a great catch. Nope, they say he dropped it, I guess. Or did he catch it?
Then the ground made it, I guess is what he's saying.
I don't know. That was a great reception by Garrett Masters. I know that. They're going to give it to him down at the 24-yard line. What an acrobatic catch.
Yeah, it was. Went up and got it. On coverage was Christian Jemison, but again.
Coach Fawcett's not happy with that. He said he was on the ground. I don't think there's a replay here, though, do you? 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. Pitch. Got some blockers on the corner. He turns it. He's inside the 10. 5, touchdown. Oh, some great blocking for Arab Lynch, and he runs it in from 24 yards, and nobody touched him.
Yeah, just got the corner out there on the left-hand side, and to the house he goes for the touchdown.
Key play was the long throw and catch, which was questionable to say the least, but first touchdown on the board, and Wadley leads it by a score of 6-0. with 7:11 to go in the first quarter. Chalice, you can see those two guards pulling, and once they got out on the corner, they had everybody sealed off.
Yep. And brought those two running backs that was in there with them to lead him out there on the edge.
They're going to go for two here, apparently. They give it to Wilkes, and it's 8-0. So with 7:11 to go in the first quarter, Wadley leads B.B. Comer 8-0. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Wadley with a nice drive and leads B.B. Comer by a score of 8-0, and you can see why they're rated in the top 5 in 1A.
Yeah, like you said earlier, you know, a good setup by on that long pass that they had that was, you know, iffy. But nevertheless, they said he caught it, and 34 able to get the edge going in for the touchdown.
Bennett kicks off. Short kick taken up across the 35, down the sideline, fumbling the football forward, and it goes out of bounds up near midfield.
Yeah, luckily it did go out of bounds, as it looked like maybe number 5, Demarius Spradling, reaches in there and punches it out.
And they'll mark it at the 48-yard line, so great field position for B.B. Comer. So let's see if B.B. Comer can generate some offense here. Trailing by a score of 8-0. And knocked down after a gain of a couple of yards. Looked like that Garrett had more room, but the Bulldogs closed in a hurry.
Yeah, great job staying at home there by number 15, Ty Taylor. As he steps up, makes the tackle after about a 3-yard gain.
So second down and 7. 6:35, the clock moving in the first quarter. Wadley 8, B.B. Comer nothing. Sophomore quarterback Max Fawcett working out of the spread. Fawcett flips it out in the flat and across the 45 to the 43-yard line goes Rayleon Sims.
Going to be close to a first down. Making the tackle, number 5, Demarius Spradling, and number 34, Cortavian Lynch.
Going to be very, very close. They're going to call it third and short, I guess. No, they're going to move the chains now, I think. Yeah. They got kind of knotted up. They started to play without the officials setting it back in play. To the 35-yard line, a little swing pass. And B.B. Comer got some yardage out of that. But those, Shaddix, those are some dangerous throws, too.
Yes, it is. Number 12, Mason Wilkerson, was able to get a piece of the jersey to get him down. But 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, pretty good play. Running with the football is Kirksey, and Kirksey pushes the pile forward near the 30-yard line. That'll be a Tiger first down. Erlings Flores first down.
Yeah, kept those legs moving. As number 6, Jaquez Wilkes, holds on to him, is able to bring him down, but not after the first down.
We appreciate y'all joining us. We've got a heat timeout right here with 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Wadley 8, B.B. Comer nothing. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. Tony Sarah Ford has your answer. We offer a great selection of Ford and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. During our Make It Ford summer sales event, take home a 2023 F-150 with 1.9% APR or up to $6,000 in bonus cash. Or a new Expedition with 0% APR and $1,000 bonus cash, plus no payments for 90 days. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
Pass incomplete. Off the arm of quarterback Max Fawcett, so it'll bring up second down and 10. Trying to get the football to Datron Wells. Wells is a senior, so second and 10. Not anywhere to go as, man, Tristan Garrett is wrapped up.
Yeah, a host of Wadley Tigers in the backfield that time, led by number 73.
I can see early on, Shaddix, that B.B. Comer's running game is not what they want it to be right now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, hadn't been able to get too much going on the ground, so got to figure something out here.
So third down. Fawcett is sacked back at the 45-yard line. Looked like he was going to try to do a little shuttle pass or something, but that was busted up, and it's at the 45-yard line to bring up fourth down. So
yeah,
what was promising turns out to be nothing.
Yeah, again, a lot of pressure by the defensive line coming through. Number 18, Lynn Robertson, making a stop, but not after a huge, huge loss for B.B. Comer.
So the ball is spotted at the Tiger 45-yard line. Good snap, line drive, punt. That's going to bounce inside the 10 and then be picked up and spinning out to about the 16-yard line, 15-yard line. A penalty flag comes in. That's going to go against B.B. Comer.
Yeah, looked like a face mask coming in by number 3, D'Arian Riley. So going to tack on probably another 15 right here due to the penalty.
So not a good start for B.B. Comer. They trail 8-0 with 3:30 to go in the first quarter, and it looked like they were going to have Wadley pinned deep in Bulldog territory, but they're going to get a 15-yard mark off. And that'll bring it over the 30-yard line or thereabouts to 30. So the Bulldogs will have it there, leading 8-0. Some running room, breaking tackles to the 38-yard line, and nice, tough inside running by Wadley. And, you know, if you get them going like that, that's Arab Lynch again on the carry.
Yeah, Logan Holland coming up making a stop, but again, you know, a 9-yard carry there by Wadley. Going to bring up second down is short.
Wadley 8, B.B. Comer nothing. Under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. Blitz is coming. And across the 45 to the 48-yard line goes Jaquez Wilkes.
DeArian Riley and Richard Weed coming up making a stop, but
move
not
the
after
chains
another
again,
first
Shaddix.
down.
Earlene's Flores first down to the 46-yard line. Wilkerson hands to the running back Wilkes, and B.B. Comer trying to hold on until help could get there.
Yeah, led by number 14, Kamari Harris. Coming up, hanging on, making a stop after a 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain.
At the 46-yard line, Wadley leading B.B. Comer 8-0. You're watching live high school football action on Spectrum Cable. We're glad that you've joined us tonight as we're opening up the 2024 season of high school football. And Wadley wants to either call a timeout or our clock's messed up and the first quarter's come to a close. We'll take a break. Come back to Legion Stadium. Wadley 8, B.B. Comer nothing.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Eight to nothing. Wadley leads B.B. Comer late in the first quarter, minute 29 to go, and Wadley's been able to do a lot of what they want to do against this Tiger defense.
Yeah, they've ran the ball very well, whereas, Comer hadn't been able to get their running game going, So, but again, like you said, Wadley, has had some big plays. One of them a little questionable, but again 8-0 right here in the first quarter. Comer need to try and get something going here.
So after the timeout, a minute 29 to go in the first half. The crowd of B.B. Comer kind of quiet, trying to now exhort their team. Pitched on the corner. Here's a young man who scored a touchdown a little bit early. He's breaking tackles, and he's still moving. And he almost like a ping pong ball. He
fumble on the play.
I think B.B. Comer recovered it.
I believe they did.
That's what they needed too.
Yep. Got a that turnover there, so a little momentum maybe for B.B. Comer here.
Christian Jemison recovered the fumble, and Tigers got a player slow getting up, but they'll take that turnover for sure. The Tigers stop the drive and will have the football somewhere around their own 44-yard line. The first fumble of the night. And let's see if B.B. Comer can get their offense untracked a little bit more. Trailing 8-0 with a minute 17 to go in the first quarter. B.B. Comer moving up from 2A to 3A this year. And They will have Fawcett at quarterback. Again, Max is a sophomore. And he been studying film with his daddy for a long time, several years. Dancing in the backfield, but not much room for Tristan Garrett.
Yeah, number 54, Jabari Burns, along with several other Wadley Tigers there to make the stop after a 3-yard gain.
Rayleon Sims replacing Garrett in the Tiger backfield. Pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. Sims with a handoff off right in. And he's got the first down across the 45-yard line, maybe to the 44. That's an Orleans Flores first down.
Yeah, good run that time. Picking up a little extra yardage to pick up the first down before being knocked out of bounds by Mason Wilkerson, number 12.
At the 45-yard line, first down, B.B. Comer. Wadley 8, the Tigers nothing. They go back again to Sims. Sims is ridden down as he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, those edge rushers are getting a lot of penetration there in the backfield. Led by number 18, Lynn Robertson, is going to lose one on the play.
First quarter is going to come to a close before another snap is made as Wadley has an 8-0 lead over B.B. Comer. The Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week continues from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga right after this.
Toyota of Sylacauga has you covered with exclusive VIP direct pricing. Enjoy incredible savings of up to $6,000 off the total suggested retail price on select Toyota models. Experience the thrill of driving a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV while keeping more money in your pocket. We don't have it on the lot. We'll find it for you. Drive home in style with VIP direct pricing at Toyota of Sylacauga with up to $6,000 in total savings. ToyotaofSylacauga.com or visit us Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Toyota of Sylacauga. We're worth the drive.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
Eight nothing. B.B. Comer trails Wadley as we move to the second quarter. B.B. Comer at the Wadley 46-yard line. See if the Tigers can put some first downs together and try to get some points on the board. Sims breaking tackles. Penalty flag is in there. It usually amounts to holding in the line there up to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, right there in the middle, but running back did do a good job there, keeping them legs going. Stopped by number 18, Lynn Robertson.
And a face mask against Wadley. That's a nice break for B.B. Comer. We've only had 2 penalties here in the game, and that's unusual being early in the season. So it'll be marked against the Bulldogs, and this is going to be a 5-yarder. Looks like it's going to be a first down or close to a first down. Second down and now then they're going to move the chains, and it is a first down. You know, one thing, the state of Alabama High School Athletic Association has had trouble with getting officials this fall again. Looking to throw it. Fires, and he got a man out here, caught inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. A nice catch by Richard Weed.
Yeah, number 5, Damaris Spradley on the coverage, but again, a good catch inside the 5, being 1st and goal.
And Max Fawcett put it on the money. Now they go with a different set. They'll have Rayleon Sims taking the snap. And Sims is hit and pulled down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job by number 18, Lynn Robertson, to get back there and make the tackle.
Looked like that he had some room to work, but was caught from behind. Wadley leads B.B. Comer 8-0. Second down and goal for the Tigers. Sims tries to keep it off left end and dances near the end zone, gets to the pylon, and it is a touchdown for B.B. Comer. Rayleon Sims from 2 yards out.
Going to give him the touchdown. Had a couple out there, but was able to lower that shoulder and get in for that touchdown.
So the big play on the drive was the 5-yard face mask that gave B.B. Comer a first down, and the Tigers convert and put it on the board for a touchdown. It makes it 8-6, and let's see if the Tigers going to go for 2. Probably will. Max Fawcett, the sophomore. He has Sims lined up behind him. He checks the Wadley defense, and he will take the snap and pitch it to Sims. Sims is in trouble. He's not going to go anywhere. That 2-point conversion fails miserably. But the Tigers do get on the board. With 10:35 to go in the first half, Wadley leads B.B. Comer by a score of 8-6 back to Legion Stadium after this.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer during our Honda Summer event, serving you for over 40 years with a great selection of Honda and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. Take home a new 2024 Honda Accord for $259 a month for 36 months, or a 2024 Honda HR-V for $269 for 36 months, or receive a loyalty offer of up to $750 on a new Honda CR-V. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
I wish that guy would have shut up. Back to Legion Stadium. B.B. Comer with a touchdown, 2-point conversion fails, and it's 8-6 as Wadley holds on to a 2-point lead, but B.B. Comer does get on the board, Shaddix.
Yeah, they did. Like you said, led by the face mask, and then they had the big pass play down at put them inside the 5. Where they had the, 1st and goal and was able to get in for that touchdown.
So we're within 2 now as B.B. Comer kicks off. Short kick taken in at the 23-yard line and down the sideline, one man to beat, and he is headed to the house for a touchdown. That is Garrett Masters. No flags down. And he got outside of containment, and buddy, he turned on the afterburner, Shaddix.
Yes, he did. He sat there and sort of paused a little bit and waited on his blockers. But there is a penalty
we're on back
marker
here
down,
now. You're right. Block in the back. That'll do it every time.
Yeah, it will. Negates that big play for Wadley, but also a big play for B.B. Comer because that's going to negate the touchdown.
And a lot of times you see that happen. It was away from the play and wouldn't have made any difference one way or another.
Yep. Yep.
But you take a kickoff return off the board, and you'll penalize the Bulldogs back inside their 30-yard line to the 26. Make it to the 21-yard line. You're talking about flipping the table. That flipped the table. First down and 10. Pitch. And B.B. Comer, pretty good job defensively getting around the ball carrier. And this guy, Arab Lynch, he's hurt the Tigers running the ball tonight.
Yeah, number 2. First one to make the hit, Tristan Garrett. Along with number 14, Kamari Harris. Not after it picks up 6 on the play.
Sylacauga leading Central Coosa County 14-6 down at Hanover, playing in the second quarter there. 4-man Tiger front. Pitch to Wilkes, and B.B. Comer strings it out pretty nicely.
Yeah, maybe picking up a yard there before being stopped by number 3, De'Arian Riley. So big third down right here.
B.B. Comer trailing 8-6. Third down and 4. Quarterback Mason Wilkerson, the senior, 5'9", 144-pounder, goes under center. Full house backfield. And diving near the first down, getting close to it, is Wilkes.
Yeah, James Truitt comes up and makes the tackle, but again, not before the first down is picked up.
So they'll move the chains. First down. There's a flag down now, apparently. I think that's right, yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct against B.B. Comer. That's not good. I don't know who that was called against. But that'll be a 15-yard mark-off. And that will...
not what you want right here.
No. When those officials get those notebooks out and start writing numbers and names in there, never good. They'll mark off 15 yards here against the Tigers. So out to the 47-yard line, that'll be a first down. Wilkerson ready to take the snap. B.B. Comer got a lot of men up near the line of scrimmage trying to slow them down and didn't get much, couple of yards.
Yeah, number 8, Raylon Sims, coming in making the initial hit. Some good penetration there in the middle of the line by the defense.
Arab Lynch on the carry again. He got maybe a half a yard, not much more. Wadley 8, B.B. Comer 6. A typical 0-week first game. Pitch on the corner. That's Lynch. And Lynch is taken out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds by Datrin Wells, but I did see a flag come out.
Yep.
Maybe a hold or blocking the back or something.
It is holding against Wadley.
5 yards behind the ball.
Yeah. Look like something you'd do.
I know it.
Beautiful night for football. in Sylacauga, Alabama at Legion Stadium. After the penalty is assessed, it's now at the 37-yard line. That person you hear is not a third part of our broadcast team, I tell you. Rolling the throw, throwing on the run, incomplete.
Had a couple guys out there and just couldn't make the throw. So brings up a big long third down for Wadley.
Now Wadley is in East Alabama like you're going to Auburn. Is that right?
Yeah, down around, I want to say it's down around Roanoke area, sort of over that way.
Yeah. So third
down around
down
where
and long.
Southern Union's at.
Huh?
Down around where Southern Union's at.
Okay. Third down and long. B.B. Comer would love a stop here. Rolling, throwing, and it's incomplete.
Again, had another receiver out there.
Kind of slipped as he made his turn, looked like.
Going to be a punting situation for Wadley.
I think it's the first time they're punting tonight. So, looks like Ty Taylor is going to punt. He'll stand about his 25-yard line. Line drive that's going to be fielded at the 30 and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So that was Richard Weed on the return.
Yeah, coming up, knocking him out of bounds, number 20, Trotavius Heath.
But thing didn't get 5 yards in the air. So at the 40-yard line, it'll be first down. B.B. Comer trying to take the lead, trailing 8-6. Wadley Bulldogs. And we may have we're going to have the heat timeout coming up here soon, but not right yet. B.B. Comer with a first down. Max Fawcett, the sophomore quarterback, is going all the way tonight. Datron Wills in the slot. Throwing, caught, and knocked down is Raylon Sims after a gain of about 3.
Yeah, on coverage, number 18, Lynn Robertson there to make the stop after a gain of 4.
Those passes that Max is throwing, he has to have just enough on them because the coverage is coming up in a hurry. As I said earlier, he's worked with his daddy, the coach at B.B. Comer, studying film for a long time. So he knows the game well. Inside handoff and maybe a yard or two, and that's about all.
Looks like maybe number 15 coming up in and making a stop, Ty Taylor. Gain of maybe 1.
Garrett on the carry. Third down and 6 for B.B. Comer. Possession down here for the Tigers, trailing 8-6 against Wadley. Max to throw, fires, and is almost intercepted. And that's what we've been talking about, as that cornerback stepped up, read the play, Garrett Masters, and had it right in his hands and dropped it.
Yeah, he did. A little dangerous throw there, but again, Robertson coming up with almost an interception there. Going to bring up 4th down and another punting situation for B.B. Comer.
Brings up 4th and 6. The Tigers are going to punt formation.
8-6, B.B. Comer trailing Wadley. Low snap, kick out of there, end over end punt. It's going to take a Tiger roll, be picked up on the run. We've seen this guy before have a touchdown call back, and he almost broke that one, Garrett Masters.
Yeah, good return there for being stopped by number 11, Michael Kirksey.
If you can catch those line drives, just bouncing a time or two and coming right to you, and you're in full stride, you can make something happen a lot of times.
That's it.
Got the Heat timeout coming right here with Wadley leading B.B. Comer by a score of 8-6 back to Legion Stadium. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week coming back after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
AMIA Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. AMIA has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. AMIA takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. AMIA Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
All right, we're back at Legion Stadium. Wadley has the football at their 39-yard line, leading by a score of 8-6 as we move to the second quarter. Or with a Heat timeout, we're midway in the second quarter. Tight set for the Bulldogs this time. And running the football out over the 40-yard line to about the 43.
Good penetration by the defensive line there. Comer's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
Jaquez Wilkes on the carry, 6'4", 220-pounder. He's a photo-type running back. Power I this time. They go back to him again, and he just runs over defenders, and he bulls his way to about the 45-yard line in Tiger territory. That'll be an Orleans Flores first down.
Yeah, stop on the stop, number 11, Kirksey. But like you said, he just lowered his shoulder and picked up about 7-8 more yards, picking up a first down.
At the 46. Another first down for the Bulldogs, leading 8-6 over B.B. Comer. Mason Wilkerson under center. Headed to the end zone. He'll get there untouched, looks like. Foot race and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. And that is Jaquez Wilkes. He made it look easy.
Yeah, he did. Around a 40-yard run there. Looked like the defense was a little tired on that play. Wasn't moving as fast, but big touchdown run by Wadley.
So it's 14-6 now. Wadley having their way with B.B. Comer. Point after to follow. This time, Caden Messer is going to attempt the point after. Placed down. The kick is up a little low, but it gets through there. With 4:46 to go in the first half, Wadley leads B.B. Comer by a score of 15-6. Back with more from Legion Stadium on the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week in a minute.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. Tony Sarah Ford has your answer. We offer a great selection of Ford and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. During our Make It Ford Summer Sales event, take home a 2023 F-150 with 1.9% APR or up to $6,000 in bonus cash. Or a new Expedition with 0% APR and $1,000 bonus cash, plus no payments for 90 days. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
Wadley with an impressive drive and leads B.B. Comer by a score of 15-6 now. And the Tigers looked a little bit on their heel, Shattuck's that last defensive seconds that series, and Wadley ran the ball very well.
Yeah, they gave it to the big man several times there, and he was able to eventually take it in from about 40 yards. But like you said, defense looked a little tired on that series.
Squib kick. And may have to kick this one over. You know, Wadley brought a pretty good little crowd. They're used to winning football at Wadley High School. So they brought some folks with them from, I guess you come down Highway 22, I guess. So they'll re-kick it from 5 yards further back. Ty Taylor, the senior, will kick it with B.B. Comer trailing 15-6. We didn't see this a lot last year, but you might see that some the early part of this season. Puts a little more leg into that, and it's going to go out of bounds, so B.B. Comer should get it at about their 35-yard line. Crowd is rather quiet. And we talked about at the top of the show about honoring the life of Brinley Taylor Parker. Was she 16 years old,
16 years old.
Killed in an automobile accident earlier this week, and she was a student at B.B. Comer, and she was honored in the pregame. The funeral will be this weekend at Curtis & Son. First down for the Tigers from their 40-yard line, trailing 15-6. Sophomore quarterback Max Fawcett gets the call from the sideline. Nothing there. Wadley just packing up the front and slamming the ball carrier down for no gain.
Big man, number 73, I don't have a name on him, but he's a big guy in the middle of that line, and he gets in there heading up the stop along with number 10, James Murr.
Tristan Garrett on the carry. Got a half a yard. Second down and long. Try to draw them offside, didn't work. Now they'll reset the play. Now B.B. Comer jumps offside. That didn't look good from the start. A 5-yard mark off. Illegal motion. So that'll be second down and long. 15-6, Wadley leads B.B. Comer Marble City Pharmacy high school game of the week. Second quarter action being brought to you by Jared, Jacob, and all the folks at Marble City Pharmacy. No gain.
Again, big number 73
Garrett
in
on
there.
the carry.
And again with number 10, James Murr, picking up maybe one.
It looks like that Wadley has kind of figured out that B.B. Comer has trouble throwing the football, so they're putting a lot of people up there and just manning up on that defensive front. So that's going to bring up third down. They'll throw it this time. And it's a little bit behind the intended receiver. It's a catchable ball, but it was off the hands of Rayleon Sims, incomplete. So B.B. Comer with 3 and out.
Yeah, had him there for a first down, just wasn't able to hold on to the ball. But again, Comer having to punt.
Fourth down, 15-6 Wadley over B.B. Comer with 2:53 to go in the first half. You know, there's actually college football tomorrow, right?
Georgia Tech, Florida State.
They don't play in this country, I don't think.
No, they don't.
B.B. Comer calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. The Tigers trailing Wadley 15-6. Back right after this.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
After the timeout, Coach Fawcett resetting his team a little bit. Kind of in a lull somewhat, trailing 15-6 to Wadley. And just hasn't been smooth Tiger football as we've known it the last few years.
Yeah, giving up a big few plays and some penalties and looking a little tired. But you know, again, both teams is in the same element there. Know it's hot, but again.
You missed the key factors that B.B. Comer's missing from last year's team, and you can see why. A short punt, and it kicks back over midfield.
Wow.
To the 47-yard line, and that's about a 7-yard punt.
Yep, so Wadley going to have it here again with exceptional field position already in Comer territory with just under 3 minutes left to go before halftime.
Wadley, 1A, but a 1A powerhouse, making it to the third round of the playoffs last year, to the semifinals year before last as well. Across the middle for 2 or 3 yards is Wilkes. Give you 2 on
Wells coming up to make the stop.
Looks like that Wadley has just said, hey, we just think we can run the football, and that's what we're going to keep doing. Second down and 8. Wilkes scored from 41 yards out a couple of minutes ago. Quarterback keeps, and penalty flags is down, and so down as well as the quarterback Masters.
Yeah, initially it looked like Wadley had a little head start there, but a little late flag, but I think it is actually going to, well, it's actually calling a holding. It looked like they sort of started a little early there also, but nevertheless a penalty against Wadley.
So that will mark it off 10 yards. the Wadley Bulldogs. And that will put it back to their own 45-yard line. You wonder if they may try to throw it here. They lead comfortably 15-6 with 1:52 to go in the half. Bailey Heating and Air bringing you high school football tonight. They're going to run it, and not much running room.
Yeah, good job that
Aaron
time
Lynch
by Kirksey coming up making a stop.
Talking about Bailey Heating and Air, you know, they installed our cooling system at our home several years ago and did a fantastic job. And not only do they do heating and air, but they do plumbing and they do electrical work too. So Bailey Heating and Air, their new building is up 280 there near Childersburg. So here we have it with Wadley this time want to throw it off balance, and he's going to be sacked back at the 45-yard line. And that is Mason Wilkerson. And I think they're just would like for the clock to run on out.
B.B. Comer calling a timeout here, going to get the ball back.
Get the football back. And while we've got just a minute, let me mention some more of our sponsors. Sylacauga Parks and Rec, Omnia, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Community Funeral Home, Charles Woods and Cadero Wood at Community Funeral Home, Erlene's Florist, Stop and Shop Auto Sales, and Debbie Sanders and her company, Sylacauga Glass, has sponsored our national anthem for a number of years. We appreciate them doing that. Bandits Bar and Grill, of course, provides our food every Friday night for high school football. And, of course, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins with us for a number of years sponsoring high school football, as well as Donahue Physical Therapy, Toyota of Sylacauga, and Marble City Pharmacy. Jared and Jacob, you know, they do a segment on Daybreak every second Monday of the month. And last week they were on. They do different topics. Shattuck, you want to guess what the topic was?
I'm not sure.
Constipation.
Well, all right.
There you go.
There you go.
Everybody deal with it from time to time. Just wanted to liven up the show a little bit.
Yeah.
Fourth down. So Wadley will punt. 53 seconds to go in the half, leading 15-6. Low snap. The Tigers, I don't see how they couldn't help from blocking that punt. But the ball carrier receiver swarmed under. How do you not block that punt?
Yeah, that was he muffed it 4 or 5 times, and 3 guys back there, but he was able to get it off. Jaden Buchanan down there to make the stop, but 45 seconds left here before halftime.
The rusher almost took it off his foot, but he did get it away, and B.B. Comer will have it at their 27-yard line, trailing 15-6 very late in the first half. Sims ridden down at the 30-yard line.
By number 10, James Murr. They bring up second down and about 7 to go.
B.B. Comer hasn't shown that breakaway capability as they've had in the last couple of years. Not saying it's not going to happen. We haven't seen it so far tonight. Low snap.
Oh, no.
And that's trouble. Falling on it back at the 15-yard line is Fawcett. And that's going to get us to halftime. And Not real good first half for the B.B. Comer Tigers. They go to the dressing room trailing by a score of 15-6 to Wadley. We're at halftime at Legion Stadium on the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. We've got band music coming up, brought to you by Coosa Valley Medical Center. We're back in just a minute.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Toyota of Sylacauga has you covered with exclusive VIP direct pricing. Enjoy incredible savings of up to $6,000 off the total suggested retail price on select Toyota models. Experience the thrill of driving a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV while keeping more money in your pocket. We don't have it on the lot, we'll find it for you. Drive home in style with VIP direct pricing at Toyota of Sylacauga with up to $6,000 in total savings. ToyotaofSylacauga.com or visit us Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Toyota of Sylacauga. We're worth the drive.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
Talking to you. What's your name? Sean. Tell my wife, you don't sit in front of me for sitting out there. Y'all sit in front of me for the entertainment, right?
Entertainment, baby.
Tell her that.
Entertainment.
Because I'm loud and I know it. You hear me? I may make some bad
we still sit here.
And it may be crazy, but I'm having fun. You heard? But I really thought the police were going to arrest me. I really thought. Probably. Hey, let it go, buddy. But look, I really thought they were going to arrest me. I was trying to be louder. I was making this. How am I going to go to jail because I'm loud in a football game? Hey, how do you go to jail with such a loud in a football game? Don't look.
On behalf of the Tonawanda County Board of Education, Superintendent Suzanne Lacey, B.B. Comer High School Principal Jamie Gamble, Assistant Principal Chris Johnson, and Dan Seaborn, we proudly present the marching sound of gold. The band is under the film direction of drum major Adam Robinson, color guard captain Rebecca Walls, and percussion captain Wayne Ortiz. The 2024 halftime show.
Best thing y'all got to look forward to is they ain't gonna be able to talk up there. Shut up. Shut up, go away. Come on! Tell him, girl! Hit it hard! Come on, here we go!
Ladies and gentlemen, the marching sound of gold.
Yes, sir! My daughter was in the band years ago, so I'll be cheering for them too. I don't care, I cheer for everybody. You know me, I'm loud, I just cheer for whatever's going on. Play it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What y'all doing? Let's say your name's Ricky. Your name's Courtney. Because you look like your mom. Well, they call you Ricky.
Oh, no, not
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer during our Honda Summer event, serving you for over 40 years with a great selection of Honda and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. Take home a new 2024 Honda Accord for $259 a month for 36 months, or a 2024 Honda HR-V for $269 for 36 months, or receive a loyalty offer of up to $750 on a new Honda CR-V. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Captain Senior Brinley Cosper. Co-Captain Senior Emma Claire McGrady. Senior Isabella Letcher. Senior Mariah Marbury. Senior Anna Claire Spradley. Senior Addison Wilson. Senior Kelsey Farr. Junior McKenna Harvey. Junior Katie Bryan. Junior Sanaya Pearson. Junior Haley Hammond. Sophomore Aaliyah Wells. Sophomore Lily Kate Denver. Sophomore Lizzie Hicks. Freshman Alyssa Thornton.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer during our Honda Summer event, serving you for over 40 years with a great selection of Honda and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. Take home a new 2024 Honda Accord for $259 a month for 36 months, or a 2024 Honda HR-V for $269 for 36 months, or receive a loyalty offer of up to $750 on a new Honda CR-V. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Welcome back to Legion Stadium. Wadley leading B.B. Combs by a score of 15-6 at halftime. Meantime, down in Hanover, last count, Sylacauga was leading Central Coosa County 21-14 with about 5 minutes left to go in the half. Childersburg down at Fayetteville to take on the Wolves. Don't have any update on that. We'll try to get that for you in just a little while. But tonight here at Legion Stadium, Wadley having their way with B.B. Comer by a score of 15-6 at halftime, as the Tigers having some difficulty in running the football, and Wadley has been able to run the football, especially in the second quarter. They kind of flex their muscles a little bit and lead this game by a score of 15-6 at halftime. Again, B.B. Comer losing one of their students to an automobile accident. Brinley Taylor Parker was killed in an automobile accident down in Stewartville on Wednesday, and that visitation will be Sunday from 1 until 3 o'clock at Curtis & Son North, followed by a funeral service at 3 with Reverend Steve Hartzell officiating. Fond memories and expressions of sympathy can be shared at curtisonfh.com. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. And this game in honor of Brinley Taylor Parker tonight. She was 16 years old, had made such a lasting impact on the students and faculty at B.B. Comer, and untimely death of the young lady on Wednesday. And it was pink night tonight, as a lot of the students wore pink, and some of the players had pink on their uniforms. And just a tragic event with a young lady losing her life, and another badly injured in that wreck on Wednesday. B.B. Comer trailing Wadley by a score of 15-6 as we get ready to go in the third quarter. And Wadley, B.B. Comer's offense, Shattuck's Wadley defense has played pretty well. B.B. Comer's offense is going to have to get untracked in the second half.
Yeah, they are, and you know, they had a couple that first little drive there where they scored the touchdown. You know, they had a couple good plays there, which they did have the penalty there, but you know, they had a long throw and catch made inside the 5. So need some more of those plays so they can get back in here and get some points on the board.
And Coach Fawcett knew coming in to this season that after losing some of the players they lost almost all their offensive line, and trying to rebuild that. It kind of reminds you a little bit of when he first came in to B.B. Comer, as he had a difficult time early on before he got his program going the direction that he wanted it going, and much improved in the latter years, and in the playoffs nearly every year. And I'm sure that he had a heart-to-heart with his team at halftime. They got to look better here in the second half.
Yeah, they, like I said, you know, not used to trailing at halftime, much less only having 6 points at the half. But like you said, that, you know, a lot of good players they having to replace from last year. So maybe they get something going here in the second half.
Wadley, meantime, they found out, especially in the second quarter, that they could run the football, and they ran it very well.
Yeah, big number 6, Jaquez Wilkes, 6'5". He and number 34, Lynch. They've, I don't know how many yards they have tonight, but both of them are going to have, you know, good nights for, you know, they had good first half, so they're going to be looking to ride their backs also in the second half here.
Let me mention some of our sponsors before we get set to go in the third quarter. Of course, Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. Donna and the folks out at Sarah, they do a great job. Just bought a Pilot for Darlene out there just a couple of weeks ago. And we appreciate Don and Sarah for sponsoring high school football again this year. Also, District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins and State House in Montgomery for Coosa and Talladega counties. Donahue Physical Therapy. When your doctor prescribes physical therapy, remind your doctor that it's hands down Donahue Physical Therapy. Whether you're an armchair quarterback or whether you're a football player or a cheerleader or a band person, it's Donahue Physical Therapy. Bailey Heating and Air on Highway 280 between Sylacauga and Childersburg. Highly recommend the Bailey family to you for all your heating and cooling needs, as well as plumbing and electrical work. It's Bailey Heating and Air. And Toyota of Sylacauga, proud sponsor of high school football here on TV 47 WOIL television. Toyota has been around a long, long time, and they continue to be one of the leaders in automobiles, trucks, and SUVs. It is Toyota of Sylacauga. Marble City Pharmacy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec. You know, Sylacauga Parks and Rec, they're always, I hear people say that, well, they don't have anything to do in Sylacauga. Sylacauga Parks and Rec, they do a great job in showcasing Sylacauga. They always hang events across from Bluebell at Central Park, or they had Senior Day at the Parks and Rec, which was an outstanding event this past week. And Sylacauga Parks and Rec does a wonderful job with our seniors and our young kids right in the middle of flag football right now. Sylacauga Parks and Rec. Omnia here in Sylacauga, one of our corporate sponsors, of course. Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Charles and Cadero Woods at Community Funeral Home, 511 Edgewood Drive in Sylacauga. Pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremations. It is Community Funeral Home. Earlene's Florist, our first down sponsor this year. Don and his staff, wonderful job at Earlene's Florist on the Talladega Highway. Not just for floral arrangements, for a gift idea for that loved one. It's Earlene's Florist. And Stop and Shop Auto Sales, Anderson Collins. Cars, trucks, SUVs, and Jeeps. It is Stop and Shop Auto Sales. And Lori Darling's, if you like good food, you got to love Lori Darling's in the heart of Fayetteville, Alabama. Sylacauga Glass, one of our great sponsors as well. And Bandits Bar and Grill providing food for us here tonight That's pretty good stuff, too. And
Yes, it was. That barbecue was delicious.
so B.B. Comer kicking off, and Tristan Garrett will do the honors for B.B. Comer, and the Tigers trying to get untracked here in the third quarter. We're underway. Line drive, kick that's taken and running laterally, and Bull down, and B.B. Comer says they've got the football, and the official says, oh, wow. B.B. Comer said that football is ours, and the official says, nope, it's not. But that was a close call.
Yes, it was, but Wadley's going to keep it here on their 25, and again, a close place there with Comer coming up knocking the ball away, but nevertheless, said he was down, and Wadley have it first down.
We had a couple of instances similar to that in the game. As Arab Lynch on the return for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10 at the 25. Hard running. We've seen a lot of that, especially in the second quarter by Jaquez Wilkes.
Yeah, hard running that time, picking up some extra yardage. Number 33, Ja'Cory Brown, one of them in on the stop. Not after he picks up 8 yards on the play, though.
You'll take 8 yards on first down. 2nd down and 2. If Wadley can run the football and keep it on the ground, be tough sledding for the Tigers in the second half. Blitz is coming, and this time the Tigers kind of slow it down, but Wilkes gets a yard maybe. That's about all.
Datron Wells there on the stop. But again, going to bring up 3rd down and short. Number 52, Ja'Corian Borden also there.
B.B. Comer has got to stop this running game. Critical play here at 3rd and 1. Mason Wilkerson, the senior. That's a first down. Big hole across the 40 to the 43-yard line. And that'll be a Wadley first down. And again, Arab Lynch with Erlene's Flores first down run.
Yeah, Richard Weed did come up and make the stop, but like you said, there's a big hole there on the left-hand side that Lynch was able to go through. Not quite sure what we got going on. I don't see no marker on the play. But
they haven't moved the chains. What we got here? The referee is looking at the sideline. It must have been a penalty. I see.
They say an illegal substitution.
May have been. They're counting players. It looks like it may be against Wadley. But we're still frozen. Now then they're going to move the chains out to the 43-yard line.
So after the play, they got the first down, but they're going to mark it off 15 for after the dead ball, after the play penalty. So they keep the first down. It's just going to be 1st and like 25.
Didn't he signal delay a game, though?
I thought that far ref over there had signaled that.
Anyways, first down. I don't think the officials are quite sure where we are yet. They've moved it back to the 28-yard line. Slow start to the third quarter. The only thing we missed tonight is a train. I haven't heard one blow its horn yet. But we still got a half to go. Now let's see if we can get on the right track. B.B. Comer showing blitz. They're caught in the blitz.
Yep.
And the big man is running across the 45 to the 47-yard line. And Jaquez Wilkes, you know, it seems to me that the Bulldogs are reading this blitz and getting B.B. Comer caught in it and making them pay.
Yeah, they did. Good blocking that time by Wadley to make the big play. Number 11, Kirksey does make the tackle, but not after he picks up about 20 on the play.
So 2nd down and 5. Blitz is coming again. And this time, B.B. Comer stacks him up for no gain. Wilkes again on the carry.
Number 33, Ja'Cory Brown, comes in there and makes the stop. Maybe loses a yard that time.
Brown was injured during practice this week, and it was a question where he might not play. So 3rd down and about 5. Pitch. Good block on the corner. And pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line.
Out by number 9, Richard Weed. Going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like he may have picked it up.
Looks indeed like it is a 1st down. They will move the chains. Orleans Flores 1st down at the Tiger 47. B.B. Comer trailing 15-6. Wadley has just taken the ball here in the 3rd quarter and kept it. Already 3 minutes in. Mason Wilkerson, the senior, blitz coming again.
Oh.
And the Tigers that time did a good job on Arab Lynch, slowing him down. He got about 3 or 4 yards.
Stopped by number 9, Weed again, but Comer there timed it just right because they was almost offsides there.
Pickup of 3, 2nd down and 7. Mason Wilkerson, the senior's gone all the way at quarterback, 5'9", 144-pounder. They set up in that full house backfield, and they'll pitch it on the corner. Missed tackle there, but falling forward for positive yardage is Jaquez Wilkes. And he got a couple of yards, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, Christian Jemison will come in, make the tackle. But Weed comes in and slows him down, makes him turn back up. But going to be a long 3rd down here.
3rd and about 6. The bread and butter guy has been Jaquez Wilkes. Let's see if they go back to him. Short of the 1st down, crossing the 40 to about the 39-yard line goes Arab Lynch.
Michael Kirksey on the stop.
B.B. Comer almost jumped offside.
Yep. Gonna be
so
4th
down
and 2.
and what, 2? You know they're going to go for it here.
Bringing some big guys in.
Yeah. And bringing 73 in. He's so big they don't even have a weight and height for him. So here we go. 4th down and a couple. First down and touchdown. More. Another touchdown for Jaquez Wilkes for Wadley.
Yeah, they just lined it up and said, you know, put your big man up there and try and stop us, but wasn't the case, and another Wadley touchdown.
So it's 21-6 now. That's the 2nd score of the night for Wilkes. Extra point to follow. Messer with a low line drive. I don't see how he made that.
It barely made it.
Oh, Wadley with a 22-6 lead over B.B. Comer. They kept the football almost half the quarter. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. Wadley 22, B.B. Comer 6. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer during our Honda Summer event, serving you for over 40 years with a great selection of Honda and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. Take home a new 2024 Honda Accord for $259 a month for 36 months, or a 2024 Honda HR-V for $269 for 36 months, or receive a loyalty offer of up to $750 on a new Honda CR-V. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Wadley lead it 22-6 in the third quarter as they will kick off to B.B. Comer. B.B. Comer's got to get some offense going if they're going to get back in this game. Line drive that's taken to the 22-yard line, running laterally and tripped up. And taken down is Christian Jemison, the sophomore.
Had some running room out there, but number one, LaQuincy Vines comes in and barely trips him up. If not, he might still be running. But first down and 10 for B.B. Comer, trailing 22-6. Something
Let's see if
we
B.B.
hadn't
Comer
seen.
shakes up their offense a little bit. Looks like Raydion Sims is going to take the snap at quarterback. He played quarterback some last year and has played some in the spring, and he's going to look to throw it. Now he pulls it down. He's an excellent runner. Stiff arms one down the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds, and that'll be a 15-yard penalty on top of that from the 40-yard line. It'll take it into Wadley territory after the flag.
Yeah, knocked out of bounds at the first down marker, but like you said, hit once he's out of bounds, personal foul.
You know, Coach Fawcett trying to shake something up to get the cobwebs out of these kids and get them moving a little bit better in the second half, and that major distance penalty will take it out to the Wadley 45-yard line. Both Sims and Fawcett had interchanged at quarterback during the spring and summer workouts. Looking to throw, and he's going to be pulled down and sacked back at the 48-yard line. You got to get rid of the football.
Yeah, good coverage by the defense that time, and Wadley getting pressured by number 54, Jabari Burns, going to make the sack.
5:38 to go in the third quarter. You would think there'd be a heat timeout coming here shortly. Sims is a senior. He's more known for running the football. Driving hard to about the 45 is Tristan Garrett.
Lynn Robertson comes up to make the stop after a couple-yard gain, but still going to be a big, long third down 10 for B.B. Comer.
Michael Kirksey checks in. Third down and long for B.B. Comer. Sims tosses it. On the corner is Kirksey, and he's taken down. Michael Kirksey. That'll bring up fourth down and about 3.
Yeah, Frisco Robertson comes up to make the stop, but a good heads-up play that time by Sims.
Kirksey limping off. He took a hit to the leg. on that run. So it'll be 4th down and 3. Must make situation here for B.B. Comer. First down and more. And falling forward, penalty flag down. It may be a block in the back right there.
Yeah, it was going to be close to the first down. But like you said, first down may be brought back for a block in the back.
Not sure, but that's they threw it in that area at the 34-yard line. It would have been a first down, and it is against B.B. Comer. That's kind of a backbreaker right there. So I'm assuming it was a first down. It'll be marked off against the Tigers.
Another penalty marker down.
Yep.
I believe that's going to be on the coaches over here on.
I think so.
On Comer's side.
I think so. And you could see some of the action along the sideline too. I don't know if that was just a warning or what. Maybe it was sideline warning. Let's see if we can see where we are here now with the 4th down and about 10. You got to get out to the 35-yard line. And B.B. Comer's all mixed up. Let's take a quick timeout and we'll come back to Legion Stadium right after this.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
The Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center offers the senior citizens in the Sylacauga and surrounding areas lots of fantastic activities throughout the week. Sewing, ladies bridge, quilting, game-o-rama, ceramic classes, bingo, travel club, and lots more. It's all at the Maxie Veazey Senior Adult Activity Center located next to the J. Craig Smith Community Center in Sylacauga. Don't spend any more time alone. Get out, make new friends, and have fun.
Back to Legion Stadium. We've got a 4th down and about 10 for B.B. Comer. After everything said and done, throwing, and it's almost intercepted off the hands of Mason Wilkerson. So Wadley will take over on downs.
Yeah, had the receiver open, but again, a great play by Wilkerson there to come in and knock it away, and Wadley taking over.
So Wadley takes over on downs, and what appeared to be something good for B.B. Comer turns into another turnover on downs. It goes back to Wadley leading the Bulldogs 22-6. Quarterback Mason Wilkerson. He goes back to the big guy who's really caused havoc against B.B. Comer, and he's just running over people.
Yeah, number 21, Nate Pierce, comes up to make the stop, but not before Wilkes picks up the first down for Wadley. And again, the defense looking tired.
Wilkes just ran over Harris. And that'll bring up another Orleans Flores first down. Pitch, looking for running room, and falling forward to the 43-yard line.
Going to pick up a couple before Levi Wheeler makes the stop.
Between Lynch and Wilkes, they've got probably 200 yards rushing. Clock moving under 3 minutes. 22-6 Wadley. Wilkes again. Wilkes headed to the end zone. Wilkes foot race, another touchdown.
Yeah, just again right up the middle and just threads the needle, and another touchdown.
That's 3 for him tonight. And Wadley flexing their muscles, leading 28-6 late in the third quarter. Placed down. Another line drive. Did that get in there?
I don't think that made it.
2:31 to go in the third quarter. Wadley 28, B.B. Comer 6. Back to Legion Stadium right after this.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
B.B. Comer in trouble tonight as they're down 28-6 to the Wadley Bulldogs. Now Wadley no slouch for sure, as they're preseason ranked number 3 in Class 1A. They made run deep into the playoffs in 1A last year, and they're doing well this year. Jaquez Wilkes is a good-looking running back.
Yes, he is at 6'5", 3 touchdowns already tonight, and I'm not sure how many yards, but he has a few. He's had several touchdown runs over 30, 40 yards each. So.
Kick tucking in at the 20-yard line, make it the 15-yard line. Breaking off one tackle and running out of bounds out near the 40-yard line.
Damaris Bradley knocking him out of bounds.
Richard Weed on the return. Richard Sr. on this Tiger Club. So B.B. Comer will have to go to work in a hurry, trailing 28-6 at their own 40-yard line. And again, they will have Raylon Sims at quarterback. Sims keeps. Sims is tackled after a gain of about 3.
Like they stripped the ball from him, but break for Comer as they, ruled him down. Number 54 in there making a stop, Jabari Burns.
Give him 3 on the carry. 2nd and 7. B.B. Comer crowd kind of quiet here tonight, especially second quarter forward. Tristan Garrett is pulled down across midfield.
Picking up a first down for B.B. Comer. Number 4, Robertson.
Been Garrett's best run of the night.
Coming in, making a stop.
But, out to about the 47-yard line. Back at the 48. Erlene's Flores first down. Pitch on the corner to Garrett. And Garrett runs to the 35-yard line. Another Erlene's Flores first down.
Yep. Jaquez Wilkes. Maybe a flag on the play. I'm not sure.
Sure looks that way. B.B. Comer walking backwards. A couple of flags down, as a matter of fact. So, one of the B.B. Comer Tiger coaches talking with 52. That's Eli Curtis. And if my numbers are right, Eli Curtis is in the 7th grade. Is that what your numbers say?
What'd you say, 50?
52?
52 is.
There's got to be another number, right?
I got Jacorian Borden.
Okay.
A 10th grader.
Okay. Well, I'm not. Oh, here it is, right there. Yeah. I got 2 sheets of paper here, and I was about to say, surely they're not playing a 7th grader, but he's on another list. 1:01 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Wadley 28, B.B. Comer 6. Now, B.B. Comer's on the road next week. They play Vincent next week at Vincent. And Vincent is ranked in the top 5 in 2A. So you know, after B.B. Comer's beaten them the last 2 years, they're looking for revenge against B.B. Comer.
So may have been against Wadley. Yes. And the player's been ejected.
Wow. Somebody's got to go.
Yep.
So B.B. Comer's got it at the 20-yard line. First down and 10. Whistles blow as the ball was snapped. Big 72 coming in for Wadley. He jarred the ground when he came in. Don't know why we stopped the clock, but at the 20-yard line, B.B. Comer hadn't been down here in a while. Appreciate my buddy Jonathan Grimes helping us out with our camera tonight. Looking to the sideline. It's taking a long time to get this play call. Looking to throw, in trouble, pulls it away. Still breaking tackle. That's good, hard running. And man, you just had to make something happen then, and he did. Great hard running by Raylon Sims.
Yeah, good job that time to pick up a couple yards rather than losing a couple yards before Jeremiah Overton makes the stop inside the 20 to 18.
He ran a long way to get 2 yards. Clock moving now with 5 seconds to go. They might be able to get one more play off here. Low snap. And that is Garrett on the outside. Garrett makes one cut and spun down at the 7-yard line as the 3rd quarter will come to a close as B.B. Comer trailing Wadley 28-6. We're back with 4th quarter action from Legion Stadium the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. Tony Sarah Ford has your answer. We offer a great selection of Ford and pre-owned inventories and the Sarah Promise. During our Make It Ford summer sales event, take home a 2023 F-150 with 1.9% APR or up to $6,000 in bonus cash. Or a new Expedition with 0% APR and $1,000 bonus cash plus no payments for 90 days. Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Fourth quarter action, Wadley leading B.B. Comer 28-6. B.B. Comer threatening, and certainly need to put some points on the board here, Shaddix.
Yeah, they do. Already down 3 scores, but they got it inside the 10 here. Definitely need a touchdown right here.
That's a good run by Tristan Garrett, who's run the ball well here in the third quarter.
Yes, he has. Made a big play just prior to that. I had him in the backfield, but was able to pick up a couple on the play. But
so deep in Bulldog territory at the 7-yard line, B.B. Comer may have moved too early. Yep.
B.B. Comer penalized for false start.
False start against the Tigers. That'll back it up 5 yards. And
again, a couple young guys in there on the line. That's a lot of them's first time starting. So, but still, you're in the fourth quarter here. Small errors like that hurt you.
Got to get in the end zone here, no matter what. Handoff inside, not happening there at the 15-yard line. Swarmed under by the Bulldogs.
Jabari Burns right there. Almost took the handoff with him. Going to lose on the play.
Golden forever here from the 15-yard, make it the 14-yard line. Tigers in a must-score situation here. Rolling right away from pressure. It's run all the way inside the 10, falling to the 3-yard line. Nice run by Waylon Sims. But we got to get in the end zone from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of running room out there before Cortavian Lynch, number 34, is able to come up and make the stop.
3rd and goal. From the 2. Wadley is going to be looking for number 8 for sure. And he keeps it. And he stood up and pushed back at the 1.
Yeah, number 73 there, big guy inside. Still no name on him, but he's a load there in the middle of the line. Going to bring up 4th down.
Fourth down and goal for the Tigers. Run pass option here. Tristan Garrett has run the ball well in this series. Let's see if they might want to consider him. Waylon Sims, he'll take the snap. Sims takes it, he's bumped at the line of scrimmage, throws it, and it's almost intercepted. And Wadley will take over on downs.
Going to take over, but if number 12 there, Mason Wilkerson, holds on to that, that very likely goes the other way, all the way to the house. But nevertheless, you know, Comer not able to get in and Wadley taking over.
Well, Sims and Garrett ran together on the snap, and that kind of threw it off just a little bit, the timing a little bit. And so Wadley takes over on downs. Nice goal line stand by the Bulldogs. There he goes again. Finally going to be maybe pulled down, hopefully pulled down to the 35-yard line. That's a 33-yard gain.
Yeah, a lot of arm tackling there for number 3, Arian Riley is able to finally make the stop. But like you said, 31-yard run there.
Wadley got some younger players in the game as well. Off left tackle is Wilkes.
Looks like number 9, Richard Weed, comes in to make the stop.
Timeout is called with 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, with Wadley leading BB Comer 28-6. High school football tonight brought to you by Omnia. Down in Hanover, Sylacauga handily leading Central Acusa County 42-14 at last count. Sylacauga will be home next week for their home opener. BB Comer travels to Vincent to take on the Yellow Jackets. And Childersburg at home next week as well, I think.
Against Talladega.
Yeah. Talladega beaten last night. Talladega's lost, golly, how many games they lost in a row, but it's a lot. Just having a tough time up there. You know, a team that is a team to be watched this year is Winterboro, because they got a number of kids from TC when it closed.
That come over, okay.
Yeah. So, including, I think, their starting quarterback. So here we go after the BB Comer timeout. I think the coaching staff just kind of having a heart-to-heart with their defense in and saying, come on, guys, let's make this thing respectable now. We're trading 28-6 with 9 minutes to go in the game. Had an opportunity to make it closer and couldn't get in the end zone. And Wadley has it again. That's the other part of that tandem for Wadley. And he's not bad himself. He rings up another first down for the Wadley Bulldogs. That's Arab Lynch. A lot of the crowd in BB Comer is headed to the exits. First down at the 45. Clock moving, 8:30 to go in the game. Now look at this. That's quite a shift.
The big man.
I would say they'd run to that side, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
To the 49-yard line on the carry.
Picks up 4 yards.
That's Lynch on the carry again.
17 to Treyan Wells along with Richard Weed. And Kirksey comes in to make the stop.
You know that Wadley just wants to continue running the football. B.B. Comer just having a hard time stopping them, period. At the 49, they'll run as much clock as they can before they snap the football. Back to Lynch it goes. Lynch stumbles inside the 45 to the 44.
Picking up another first down. Number 56, Levi Willer, makes the stop.
I don't know, Shattuck's, if B.B. Comer's wheel is kind of giving a little bit here in the second half. The Bulldogs just having their way with them, even though they had a real opportunity to get closer, but they just couldn't get points on that, had it down deep in Wadley territory and give it up on downs.
Yep.
Wilkerson longs. Time before he takes a snap. There's Lynch again. He's got another first down to the B.B. Comer 33-yard line.
Stop by number 11, Kirksey. But like you said, not before he picks up another first down. The defense just on their heels, tired, and just
another Orleans Flores first down. All your gift ideas, it's Orleans Florist on the Talladega Highway in Sylacauga. Clock moving at 6:15 and counting. It's been Wadley most of the night tonight. They lead it 28-6. Whistles blow. And delay of game against the Bulldogs. Shattuck's has been several years since we've seen a B.B. Comer team beaten like this.
Yeah, not what we're used to seeing, like you said, the past couple of years. And but again, a lot of young guys in there, and they'll get them some experience throughout the year. And
there goes Lynch.
Again, there goes
He's
Lynch.
headed to the end zone. B.B. Comer putting everybody up on the line of scrimmage, and once you break that initial seam, it's a touchdown. 34-6. And you can see the Tigers' heads hanging a little bit, walking back to the end zone. And just not something they're used to, not something the fans are used to, not something the coaches are used to. Now, remember, B.B. Comer's moved up to 3A this year. The team that's beating them is a very, very strong 1A team. Point after is missed with 5:48 to go in the football game. Wadley 34, B.B. Comer 6. We'll come back to the stadium in just a minute.
Toyota of Sylacauga has you covered with exclusive VIP direct pricing. Enjoy incredible savings of up to $6,000 off the total suggested retail price on select Toyota models. Experience the thrill of driving a new or used Toyota car, truck, or SUV while keeping more money in your pocket. We don't have it on the lot. We'll find it for you. Drive home in style with VIP direct pricing at Toyota of Sylacauga with up to $6,000 in total savings. ToyotaofSylacauga.com or visit us Highway 280 in Sylacauga. Toyota of Sylacauga. We're worth the drive.
Wadley having their way with the Tigers, leading 34-6. And the Bulldogs kick off. It's been all Wadley especially here in the second half. Onside kick. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but B.B. Comer obviously expecting it.
Yep. 17, Wells falls down on it. He's still on the ground. I don't know if maybe have a cramp there.
Yeah. Sylacauga leading Hanley 54-14, I think it is. That doesn't look good, a knee injury like that. Well, we've got a second. We'll take a break and come back to Legion Stadium with 5:48 to go in the game. Wadley 34, B.B. Comer 6.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night is Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
After the injured player helped off the field with a leg cramp, B.B. Comer will have it first down and 10 with 5:48 remaining in the game. Max Fawcett back in at quarterback. Tristan Garrett, the lone setback. Little blitz coming and sacked back at the 41.
Number 6 again, Jaquez Wilkes. Right through there making the sack on the quarterback along with a few other Wadley Bulldogs.
Fawcett didn't have a chance then. You can tell B.B. Comer is just all out of sorts here. Unlike most Adam Fawcett teams,
Yep.
just will throw out of the backfield and bumped out of bounds up here at the 45-yard line.
Going to get a few of those yards back that he lost. But another long third down for B.B. Comer.
Clock running at 4:35. Wadley will enjoy their trip back home. B.B. Comer will go back to work, getting ready for Vincent next week. Little shuttle pass, nothing happening.
Yeah, nothing there. Number 52 was there waiting on him, Jeremiah Overton.
I mean, he was almost there before Garrett got to football. So that'll bring up fourth down quickly.
Yeah.
B.B. Comer will punt it away. Line drive punt. Hit off the hand, I thought, of the intended receiver, but apparently not. B.B. Comer says it was. Don't think so.
No.
The official's unsure of it. B.B. Comer's defensive coach says, I'm sure of it, but let's see. trying to see who the player was that picked it up for B.B.
Looked
Comer.
like number 6,
Yeah.
Holland, Logan Holland.
Yeah. It did look like it.
It looked like he
appeared
tried to catch it.
Yeah, It took a wide movement. B.B. Comer says, hey, that's our football. It's not going to really make that much difference. 3:22 to go in the game. It's going to be Wadley football. So Wadley with a 34-6 lead over B.B. Comer. And Wadley, no doubt, is a strong 1A football program, as they have been the last several years. B.B. Comer moving up from 2A to 3A. And Coach Fawcett told me yesterday, he said, I really feel like that we're a playoff caliber team in 3A. Well, after seeing them tonight, they got a lot of work to do.
They are going to have a lot of work to do. They, but again, go back with what you have to replace from last year's team. A lot of young guys in there for the first time. So, but yeah, obviously a lot of work to get on the winning track.
The region games are what counts. This 0 week, it'll be forgotten about in several weeks as you get to region play coming up several weeks down the line. You got the timeout here with 3:22 remaining in the football game. And, hand it to Wadley. They came in here to Sylacauga to take on the Tigers and have played very, very well, led by Jaquez Wilkes with 3 touchdown runs. And 34, he's done well tonight is also running the football. That's
Lynch.
Lynch. Arab Lynch. Got a new quarterback in now and a new running back in now as well. And B.B. Comer got a lot of their younger guys in the game also. So we'll wind this one down.
Number 14, Harris, on the stop.
B.B. Comer will go back to work Monday. Getting ready for Vincent on the road next Friday night. Scooter Battle, the quarterback for we'll run that play clock down forever, aren't you? Too much. 2:20 to go in the game. Let us mention before we leave you tonight our sponsors, and they make all of this possible. Have to pay people like Shaddix Murphy. You don't work cheap. Sarah Automotive, of course, with Sarah Honda, Sarah Nissan, and Tony Sarah Ford on Highway 280 in Sylacauga. District 33 State Representative Ben Robbins. Donahue Physical Therapy. Bailey Heating and Air. Toyota of Sylacauga. Marble City Pharmacy. Sylacauga Parks and Rec. Omnia. Heritage South Federal Credit Union. Community Funeral Home. Lori Darling's in Fayetteville. Earlene's Florist. Stop and Shop Auto Sales. Sylacauga Glass. Bandits Bar and Grill. And Curtis & Son Funeral Home. At the 21-yard line. Scooter Battle. Hand it off to Marable. The pile moves forward to about the 30.
Looks like he's going to pick up that first down for Hodland along with several other Tigers, make the stop. But again, another first down for Wadley.
Clock under 2 minutes now, with Wadley in total command, 34-6. Nowhere to run for Isaac Menafield.
As Harris runs him out of bounds after a loss of about 3.
Fortunately, they let the clock keep going. He wasn't far enough out of bounds.
Yeah.
Shaddix, I appreciate you helping me out tonight, and I've worked with Shaddix a lot of times, and he always does an admirable job, and your check's in the mail too.
Sounds like a plan.
Inside handoff. That's Marable. And we might get one more play off, and that'll wrap it up from Legion Stadium tonight, with B.B. Comer falling in their home opener 0 week to Wadley by a score of 34-6. B.B. Comer coming off 2 straight deep runs in 2A playoffs. Now moved up to 3A with the student recalculation and reclassified. And they're now a 3A school and will face a 3A schedule. And they're not going to have to run another play, apparently. Well, they did stop the clock for something. Delay a game, I guess. Yeah. So we'll get, I guess, one more play. B.B. Comer will fall to 0-1. Still unbeaten in region play. Hadn't got there yet. We'll take one final snap, and this will be over. As the Wadley Bulldogs come to Talladega County and knock off the B.B. Comer Tigers by a score of 34-6. The Tigers were in it early, were in it at halftime, but third quarter was their demise as Wadley put the hammer down and wins this one going away by a score of 34-6. Shaddix, appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining us, and thank all of you for watching high school football here on TV 47 WOIL. We're back with you next week for more TV action. Until then, God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe, everyone.